Hello everybody, this is the Programming Archon.
And we're back. Hey! So, continuing with our project to create a game using test-driven development. So, not everything is recorded in the sense that, in the meanwhile, it's been quite a while since the last video. We set up a Git repository for it. We'll probably share the link.
Somewhere up here.
Yeah, if you're watching the YouTube video, there'll be a link here. If you're watching it live, you'll probably have to find the link afterwards.
Yay!
And we also thought about something of organizing this a bit differently, in the sense of making these episodes shorter and more regularly.
Yes, and one episode should implement one feature. That's our goal.
Yeah, so instead of having these like 3-hour-long chunks of video, you can have like these 40-minute long pieces that you can more easily follow. Yeah, okay, this seems like an interesting topic. You can view that video and not have to like skim through everything.
Yes, that's our goal.
All right.
So today we want to make the monsters fight.
Yeah, we had this last time. We made added some kind of monsters, and we wrote tests for them. And now that the monsters can attack each other, we want to like get along with the combat part of it. So have them fight each other and see who's the best monster. Alrighty, so since we're gonna do this test-driven way, this will mean we'll be writing the test first. We already have this class that we wrote in for our monsters, being the room test. So we had the class room tests. Over here we had some kind of a test already, should have size. I don't remember it.
But this test is not implemented, so we're just gonna rename it to make it fit our cause.
Yeah, so what should our room be able to do?
Room should be able to hold 2 monsters, or maybe something.
Should be, yeah, let's start out with that. That's the great thing about test-driven development, you can just, let's try to do that and then try to implement it and see where it takes you.
Yes, exactly. So
if you're like lost, this will at least get you moving. Should. Since we can't think of anything else, let's just see if we can add monsters to the room. So we're gonna have a new room.
maybe the test should be not contain monsters, but we should be able to add monsters. So if we add a monster, then we check if the monster is still in the room. So basically it's the same thing, but if we do it test driven, it's easier to like, wrap your head around it. Or what do you think?
Yeah, should be able to add monster. Yeah, that's a good point. So we should have a room. Estonian keyboard, yeah, getting used to it again. New room. Okay, it's already red.
Yes, so we don't have the room class.
Yeah, so we'll create the room class.
Awesome.
Destination package Java room. Yeah, sure. Remove that. All right. So we have our room. We create a room and.
I think it went to the wrong place.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we created it into the test classes. So this is the part of code, so it should be in the source or in the main. What?
The IDE is stupid here. It's unable to add it. Package. It's trying to add it under the tests folder. So for that reason, we first need to create it manually here. Okay, we're gonna add a package. Room. I'm gonna drag and drop our room in there. Okay, IDE is unable to move a room class from the tests under the room
just delete it and make it again.
Yeah, we'll just.
No,
this is the test.
This one. Yes.
Right.
I would just do it from here. Delete. Yes. so we should not use it anyway. So we just we want a class, and it should be not in the test room, or yeah, it should be main source room.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome, awesome. Yes, let's add it to the kit.
Next time we can add the tick over there, make sure that we don't have to answer the question again.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So now we got it to compile, and we should have this method that room.add monster that should take monster in it.
And let's quickly create our monster. Create just a monster. It doesn't have any stats. It doesn't have any name or HP or anything. It'll be just some kind of a monster. We're currently not really interested in that. All we care about is that we can add a monster to the room. And already we can see that this doesn't compile since there's no method for the room to add a monster. So here we can go again. Alt-enter is the cool key that you can just find solutions to problems with. We're gonna create the method add monster.
Awesome.
Let's just take a monster, and I'm currently gonna leave it empty. Not gonna give it any content, and we should be able to test if see if our test actually compiles. This is the way the tester development is done. Yeah.
Awesome, it compiles. Now we should be able to check the room for the monster.
Yeah, we should be able to ask.
So
get monsters.
There's not gonna be only monsters in the future, so I would be more like get participant size or participant count or something like that.
Oh, okay. How do you call those things that are in the room?
Yeah. So
habitats or.
So we have monsters. We're gonna have players. So we need.
Well, yeah, there's definitely gonna be some kind of an abstract class to like put all of these participants, as you said, together.
Yeah, but participant is not the right name.
Yeah, yeah. How do you call habitats of room? I guess you can call habitats, or that's a good question. This is one of those difficult problems in programming that you can't really. Maybe we can Google it up. Okay, we have a problem. We'll try to solve it with Google. Yeah. So,
So it should not be like from the room point of view. It should be from the monsters and players point of view.
Why should it be from that view? Well, I mean, yeah, you can make some kind of subclasses and stuff called like living beings, and then you're gonna ask the room to give its living beings. But then again, that living beings are still habitants of the room.
True.
A method that is in a context of a class. Well, both ways might be correct.
So basically, we're gonna only have playable or monster characters in this room. So why should we just get contents or get characters? Or
yeah, I guess
characters would be fine.
Yeah, fine. We can refactor later. This is okay. So
basically, we're gonna need to assert. I need to add them.
Or what are we gonna get from the room? I mean, get characters will it turn you a list of something?
Maybe we should
or a collection.
Something like this. So it's gonna be easier for us to just. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a list, right?
It might be. Let's just say it's a collection of some type. We don't know what kind of collection.
But at the moment, we don't need to save the number here. We can just assert that it's 1.
Well, I want to see that it's not 1, that we actually have that monster in the room.
Oh, okay.
I want to see if it's in there. So we'll have a collection of, well, currently it's going to be monsters. monster. This way we're gonna get all the monsters in the room, and afterwards we need to assert oh man, it's the wrong framework. No, I don't want this. I want this one, okay. Assert equals that monsters in room that contains monster. Alright, so we're gonna get over here, we're gonna get all the monsters that are in that room by asking you to give us all the characters, and then we're just gonna see if one of those monsters is that. So does the list of, or does the collection of monsters contain our monster that we put into the room at the first place?
Yes. At the moment, this does not compile because get characters is not defined. So
yeah, there's no.
Let's create a getter. So we're gonna collection monsters, get characters, return characters. So we need, what is that?
Just integrating.
Okay, yeah, of course. So we have the collection of characters. Let's make the add monster to add to the collection. So we have characters.add monster.
And then we have the.
And we're gonna return the characters. So at the moment, this should be better.
Oh, it's not assert equals, assert true.
Yes.
There's already a problem in this code, but let's run it and find out what's wrong. So at the moment, there's nothing red, which is great. It means it should compile. Now when you run it, it's gonna try to do that, and we'll run into a null pointer exception.
Okay.
So let's try to fix that problem. We have a null pointer exception here on this line. I found it out by, if you try to run the program, it will give you these red lines out down here, and it says that you got a null pointer on the 11th line of the room Java class. So you can go there and browse it up yourself, go into the room file, show line numbers, go to the 11th line, find this, or you can just click on this awesome link here. It will take you immediately to a specific location. Awesome. I'm not going into too details. I'm going into too much details.
It's good. So at the moment we don't have the collection initialized. Is this the problem?
That is the problem.
So basically let's add constructor. Public room. So if we make a room so that the collection of characters should be initialized.
Yes.
Characters. Collection of
collection is an abstract class, so we don't add a new collection, we add a new list or something. New
Awesome.
So yeah, those are different collections that you have in Java, and if you don't really understand what's going on with collections and array lists, that might be something you want to Google up. I'm sure there's a lot of good resources online, and you'll be able to find much better description than the one we can give you over here.
Yes. So we got the ability to add monsters into the room. So what's next? Make them fight?
I guess so. Alt insert test method. Monsters in room should
Fight to the death.
should attack each other, right?
No, not just attack. Fight to the death.
Okay, we can take that step, but then we'll have to add extra tests.
Okay, yeah.
Monsters have to be able to die
and so on. So okay, monsters should be able to hit each other. Sounds awesome.
Monsters should okay.
Yes.
So now, since both of these tests are gonna use the room, I'm gonna create a setup method for this. Let's make the room. How did you make Control V? No. I'm figuring it out either again. No. Alright.
What was the one?
I want to make it into not a constant variable.
You mean like extract?
Yeah.
Maybe we can just go Ctrl+Shift+D and go extract.
Variable. Ctrl+V. Okay, that sounds easy. Ctrl+Alt+V. What if I select the whole line? Fine. Factor. Extract. Why does it fail? Fine, I'll just do the old style, copy paste.
Awesome progress.
And so this should still keep the old test running, right?
Yes, it should.
Run test. Yay, okay. So now instead of writing at the beginning of each test, oh, room equals new room, this is just called out over here, and in each of the tests we don't have to call it out again. Alright, so now we have a room, and what we want to do is we want to have monster1 equals new. So we'll make a monster with, I don't know, 20 HP, right?
Yes.
With HP 20.
With strength 5 or something.
Yeah, with strength 5. And we'll make a second monster. No, I see no reason why he should have any different stats.
No reason at the moment.
Yeah, and now we're gonna add them both to the room. So room, add monster, monster1, monster2. Oh.
It doesn't take a list, so we have to...
We can create that kind of a method. It'd be quite convenient. So let's make a method that will take multiple parameters. So you can just pile all the monsters you want in there.
Yes.
Create method add monster. It'll be yes. And it will take monster1, no. How was that? Was it like this? Yeah.
So we need to...
all
okay, awesome.
monster1.
So it should be called monster, not monster1.
Yeah, okay, but it doesn't work as I hope. Oh yeah, Oh, okay. I read. Yeah, we need to use this collections util class.
Oh yeah, of course.
So it will take the collection of characters, and it will take all of the monsters, and it will like combine them, put them together. So now we have them in the room.
Are we sure that they are in the rooms?
We should probably add another test. Should be able to add. Should be able to add monster. And now we can just let's make another one of this method. Should be able to add monsters. And over here we can have monster1, monster2, and monster1, monster2, and assert through that one room contains monster1 and that it contains monster2.
Okay, it should be refactored into monsters. Right?
Yeah, that is true.
What was the shortcut?
Shift F6.
So should be able to add monsters.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
So
does it run?
Let's check. And this shortcut was Ctrl Shift F10.
Ctrl Shift F10.
Awesome.
Great.
It's running.
Awesome.
So now we know that this adds the monsters. And now we can go on. So the room should.
How do we call this? Okay, we want everybody in the room to take action.
So we're gonna probably have some kind of rounds in the future. So maybe it's like a play round or something like that.
Yeah, initiate round or something. Or
initiate, it's like only the start of the round, so we need the whole process at the moment.
Okay.
So it should be like play round or something like that. Take action. No. Let's go play round.
Yeah.
So basically what's going to happen here is that one round of fighting will occur.
Yeah.
So basically monster 1 will attack monster 2, monster 2 will attack monster 1.
Yeah. Sounds good. Alright, so great method, play around. Okay. Now, basically what we want to do in a round, we want to go through all of the monsters. Okay, we can actually do it test-driven way. We need to first establish what should happen, right?
Yes.
Yes, correct. So after a round is played, we need to cert equals I'm just gonna import this from. We're gonna assume that they both hit each other for 5 damage.
Yes.
Since they both have 5 strength, so they both should end up at 15 HP.
Yes.
All right. So we should expect that 15 is the number of HP that monster 1 has, and we should also expect that monster 2 has 15 HP.
Yes.
So,
okay.
and now that we run the test, it should fail. That is interesting. Yeah, okay. I guess I ran some other tests.
Yeah, probably this test was running.
Okay.
So basically now we need to tell the monsters to attack each other. But here we can see that what happens if there's 3 monsters in the room? Are they all gonna attack each other, or?
I guess we can cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah. So at the moment we go through all the lists and we'll attack all other monsters. Okay,
that might be one option. What I thought here would be that over here you can you still go through each one of the monsters, but you call a method on them, and that method would be take action or start the round.
Yeah, of course.
And then each monster can do it themselves too. Yes, I'll ask the room to give me the monsters now, and then I'll attack them.
Yeah, that sounds much better.
Okay, so so we're gonna go through all of the monsters.
So now we're gonna call just monster take action, right?
Cool.
So should we have a test for this take action?
Yeah, most probably.
So we have the method to attack a monster that we give it.
Yeah. What I'm having a feeling here is that monster should know what room it is in, so that when it's called take action, it can ask the room to give it all the other monsters that are in the room.
Can you say that again?
Yes. When we're adding monsters to the room, we should also tell the monster that they are in that room.
Okay.
And then when you tell the monster to take action, over
So
here it can ask,
access the room. That
yeah, who are the other monsters in the room with me? Okay, those are the other monsters. I want to kill that guy.
Okay, so basically we need tests for testing that monster should know in what room he is, right?
Should that? Yeah, that's in the monster. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Monster should know in which room he is.
And I would.
This is a bad name.
No, we can work on this. I would remove the monster from the beginning, in the sense that this is
okay, the monster
test, it's a monster test, and then from there we can conclude that should know room he is in. I think that's descriptive enough at the moment.
Yeah. Yes, but okay, if he's not in a room, then this test. Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay.
So we'll be simply creating a room
and a monster.
And we'll do the monster. And when we call room and monster, then
assert
then we assume that
room and monster.get room is the same.
Yeah, precisely. And if we ask monster get, I'm not sure if the current is necessary.
Occupied.
Get room.
Get a room, monster.
Wait, I guess that's.
Yeah, that's
okay.
descriptive enough.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right now it's not compiling, so let's make it compile. Create getter.
Awesome.
Room. Awesome. Get room. Cool.
So now it's not gonna run because it's gonna get a null pointer, right?
Yep. No, it's not a
it's
null
a null pointer, yeah, but
it's
we have not
null,
assigned a room to the actual carrier.
It's not a null pointer exception, but it's still a null value that is being asserted over there.
So basically we just need to tell the room when we add a monster, then we should be able to
set the room for it.
Yes, so basically monster.set room and say that this is the room that he is in. Create setter. Awesome.
Alright, let's
see if the test runs. Control Shift F10. Okay, let's go to the tests. So should know room he is in. Awesome. But I would try to do a different thing. So so basically this works. I want to do another test here. So basically if we have the room. Okay, I'm gonna make a new room.
Should you make a new test?
It goes to the same thing. So basically we have two ways to put monsters into the room. So one way we'll add it to the room. One way monster will know in which room he is, but the other way at the moment, that's a way to create bugs. So basically, if we add a collection, we don't say that the monster in the collection is in that room.
Oh, okay.
So basically, it's the same test, but it's another test case.
Yeah. That is true.
So basically, we
I wouldn't still write it in the same test.
Okay, yeah.
I would try to figure out how to. Currently, yeah, that's the thing. We're testing the logic that we want in the monster class, but it's in the room class. So that's what. And now we're making it kind of complicated. As it's difficult.
Okay. So basically, we have this test here. So maybe we should have this test over here. So if we add monster, then maybe we should just check here if monster get room. Assert it from here, and then we can assert the same thing from here. So we don't have.
Yeah, that's also asserted like that. Yeah.
So are we gonna move the test to there?
Yeah, let's. Or actually, we're gonna. We can leave this test here. Oh no, no.
Then it's two tests that cover the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Let's totally remove this test and improve the other tests then.
Yeah. So let's take this one. And if we have a monster, then the room that we're gonna create should be the same room that monster get room is.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, if we run this test, this is already implemented. It should be fine. Awesome. So let's remove it from here and test the same thing here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to get the monster 1 room and we want to get the monster 2 room, but this test will fail. Because if we use this method, then it doesn't add the monsters.
Yes, that is true. So, instead of using this utility here, we should just
go through all of them.
Or so we're gonna go through.
Actually, we don't need things. We can just go.
No, yeah, this is a code design decision, code style design decision. Do you want to use brackets or not? There's no like clear opinion here in the sense that which one is better.
Okay,
it's one of those things that you have to decide with the whole team. That you all of you do it in the same way. So yeah, you can use it like that, or you can use it without the brackets.
Yeah, if we use like this, then it's much less prone to error.
Yeah.
So it's better to use this way.
Yeah, it's more difficult to make typos.
So basically, what I did is call out the add monster method that already puts the monster into the room.
This is great. So now every time a monster is added, the whole logic related to this is done over here. So if we want to do something like you're added to a room, now everybody gets an attack of opportunity on you, then this is the place where we add this logic.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. This is good.
Awesome, and now this test should work. Awesome. Okay. How did we get here?
Yeah.
So we wanted to make this test work. We added a new test for the monster to know in which room he is. So basically, we added the take action to the monster. So we need to test the take action.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So in the monster test method. So we should test it that if this monster takes action, then it will attack other monsters in the room, right? This is the basic concept that we want to test.
Yes.
All right. Should attack their others. I'm just gonna write others.
Yeah. When taking action.
Okay. So for this reason, we're gonna create a room. I'm gonna place 2 monsters in there. Alright. And then we're gonna call action on this monster and see if he attacks the other one. We're just gonna see if the method is being called. Or okay.
Yes, I think so. It's
okay. Yeah, let's do this, and then we need to refactor the test we wrote before because they're gonna be overlapping a bit. Alright, let's focus on this.
So basically we have to make sure that the other monster is dealt damage.
Yeah, that's one way of dealing with it.
Or, yeah, as you said, check if the method was called.
Yeah. Alright, room.
I think that this, if the method was called, it's too small of a thing to test. Or what do you think?
That is true. Yeah, we can deal with the whole damage dealing thing. Alright, so we're gonna create a monster. New monster.
But then again, this is gonna be the same test.
Yeah. Well, right now they're gonna be the same test, but I'm pretty sure from a few tests onward from here, the monster is gonna become an abstract class, and we're gonna have different monsters who are gonna take different actions. Right now, all they can do is attack, but the moment they get like different abilities or stuff, this is gonna get more complicated.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, we'll deal with that when we get there.
Yes.
No point in overthinking all this.
Let's just make monster bash each other.
Yes, monster hammer smash face. Alright, room, add monster. Monster 1. Monster 2.
Add monsters then.
That is true.
Awesome.
And
so we're gonna call room take action.
Room or we're gonna call monster take action.
Okay, monster take action.
And we're gonna
assume that monster 2 lost HP.
Alright, so let's create them with strengths and HPs.
Yes.
So this monster is gonna have 20 HP, just like the other test, and with strength 5. Another one is gonna do the same, with HP 20, with strength 5.
Awesome.
Alright. So it equals that 15 is the new HP
of monster 2.
Yes, monster 2 get current HP. Shift that then rerun the test or
okay,
yeah.
So we now implement the take action.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the test to pass.
Yes,
so
that's the first thing.
Yeah, and then we're gonna need to probably think deeper about this, but it's gonna get a target. The target will be room, get characters, how do we,
So basically we're gonna get a collection, and we're gonna go through the collection and see if, maybe we need a method to get all characters in the room except this one.
Yeah, that might have a purpose. Get
other characters, yes.
And this is another thing that we're actually supposed to write a test for.
Yes, this is awesome.
Alrighty. So room test. It's a test method. Shoot. So this way we should be able to get other characters in the room.
Yes.
Again, we need the typical scenario of adding 2 monsters into a room. And now when you call we're gonna assume, meaning assert equals, we're gonna assume that monster 2 is something that you get if you ask the room get other
with monster 1 provided.
Of
Okay.
oh
so
man, this okay. We're gonna think about the name soon. But it's gonna implement this right now. Right now it should not compile. Yes. Get wait. I'll check this.
Oh yeah,
off.
this.
And this.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah, you can continue.
Blah. So create method.
Yeah.
And we want this, and we want to return the results. So basically, we're gonna have a collection of monsters, which is the result. Let's just.
Or we can maybe there's an util for this. We need to make what we need to do is we need to make a copy of characters, right? Right now we have all of the characters, right? I'm not sure if there's maybe an util for this. Collections, copy. Maybe we copy into list, synchronized, and copies. Okay, there's nothing like that. Alright, I'm seriously disliking the whole collection thing. Let's move to lists. You okay with that?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so a bit of refactoring here. Collections. How do you refactor it?
Refactor
class or type type migration. Control Shift F6.
Okay.
Control Shift F6. We want that to be list. Okay. I have a list. Cool.
Okay, let's make it compile and then let's run all of the tests.
Okay, let's just put move here. And
okay, one test will fail.
Run all tests.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, 2 tests, yeah. Or even more.
This is the one we're currently dealing with.
This is the one that we're currently dealing with.
Should provide other characters in the room. And this is the one we're dealing with.
Awesome.
Okay, great. This is not the best way to do test development by having like 3 tests that you're currently working on at the same time. But alright.
Yeah, we took a little bit of a big problem, and we could have separated them like really, or into better or smaller chunks.
What is it here? Copy. Or clone? How do you make a copy of them? God damn it. Well, basically what we want to make a copy and then just remove that list. Is there a list util?
I'm not sure.
That's great. Okay, Jared, I'm just gonna see. We can call this remove, right? So we're gonna just remove the monster from the list. This is what I want to do.
Yeah, and return the list, but we cannot
we
do this with the main list that we have.
Yeah. So we're gonna have list of type monster. This is gonna be copy. equals whatever that's gonna be. Then we're gonna have copy. Can you provide it like this? I hope this makes a copy. Okay, so we make a new array list by giving it a constructor parameter characters. So that I presume will make a copy. Constructs the list containing the elements of the special collection in order they are returned by a collections iterator. Yeah, that is true. Great success.
So this should now return the copy.
And return.
Okay.
Get other characters. This should return
a list, yes. Okay, so this will not. Oh, this test should run now. No, we need to get a list. This is another monster.
Get 0. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to get this.
Oh, this is a short time solution then. If
Yeah.
we put like 3 monsters into it, then
You have a phone call. Great. Ha! Ignored.
yes.
Fuck women, acquire coding skills. Alright, so we have our target now, and we're gonna attack it, right?
Yes.
Just
so,
to get the tests to pass, and then we're gonna figure out new tests for this.
So basically, we're gonna attack
Attack,
target.
target. Wait, I saw something strange over there. Oh, wait, no, it's totally cool. Alright.
So, and if we run all the tests, okay, we're gonna get some. What was the shortcut?
Shift F10, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're not gonna get compare a monster to the list of monsters. We're gonna compare a monster to the monster.
Yeah, yeah.
So if we just go for all the standard party, let's test them all.
Great.
All the test.
Mm-hmm.
Was it there? Okay. So we now can make the room test better. So
Yeah.
if we... Oh, actually, we have. The monsters are attacking each other.
So,
We don't have to play rounds.
yeah, the play round.
Why is this working?
No, play round exists when we already made this take action.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. But
Awesome.
but we should still refactor it. We should make it more abstract in the sense that we already have this attacking thing tested in the monster class, right? So over here we're already testing that if you take action, you're just gonna attack the monster, right?
Okay.
So let this part be part of the monster test, and in the room we should test that if we say play round, then each of the characters should take action.
Yeah,
That's what
true.
we want to test. We want to test that, yeah.
So
Right.
if the function is called on
On-
the... Yes.
And so let's rename that to characters should take action during round.
Yeah, awesome.
All characters should take action during round.
Yes.
Alright. And now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a bit of spying and mocking. Mockito.
Let us do this.
Alright, so this is gonna be, I'm not sure if we have it in the POM. No, we do not. So let's see if we don't really need the monsters to have HP and strength for this. All we want to know is that each monster
Had taken action during the round.
Yeah. So what we need to test is I'm gonna try to spy on them. Actually, I'm just gonna leave those there because I'm pretty sure we're otherwise. Okay, we can try remove them later. I want to spy on those things. Now this is a challenge to see if Ida is smart enough to know what I want to do here. It's not. Too bad. So we need to add the Mockito. Okay, what Mockito does is give us more capabilities for testing. Right, so where was this dependency adding? You remember?
I'm
Maven.
not sure.
I'm pretty sure there was a UI version for this as well. Otherwise I just googled needed dependencies, but what if we use the Maven projects over here? Dependencies.
Maybe right click and
Maven projects. Alright, let's just do it the other way. I'm gonna go online and we're gonna Google for it. What I want to add to my project is a Mockito framework. Basically, it's a testing thing. Mockito unit, and I want the Maven. Yeah, I want the Maven dependency of it. So over here I get the XML describing this particular dependency, and I can just paste it into my POM file. It'll automatically download them for me. I'm not sure if this was the
latest one.
Yeah. No, there's even later ones. Let's go get that one instead. This is a newer version, so yay.
And you are the better.
Mm-hmm.
So now the spy.
Setting input method spy. Let's also spy the other one, and we'll quickly describe what this will do. This means that once we spy an object, we can ask different things about it. How did we do that? Oh, it's been a long time since I've mocked something. Assert true that how was that done? Do you remember? How did we check if a method was called?
Nope, not like by heart.
Oops. Oh, it was verify. Verify that monster1 take action. Or was it like this? Yeah. And then, so this way, what we're going to verify is that this is part of the Mockito framework. At first, we put a spy wrapper around the monster. So we're going to create a monster and we're going to put a spy wrapper around it. Then we can ask different things about this particular monster object. And one of those things is that we can call verifications on them. We call verification on monster1 that its take action method was called. And then we're going to call verify on monster2 that take action is called. I'm just going to run the test to show that it works, and then I'm going to break the test just to describe what it does. Okay, so over here we have the iteration of going through the whole character list, and we called take action. It's one of those monster elements. Now that we removed it and we run the test again, the test should fail. Yeah, it says that wanted but not invoked, monster take action. So this test now checks that whenever we tell the room to play around, then each character in the room will get an action. Great.
No, not this one, play around.
Let's put that back in there so we can see the test works. Okay, now what I was curious about is if we can remove the HP and strength. You see, will it still work if we remove those?
It should work, because the method is called.
Yeah, the method is called, but right now they don't have any strength or HP. I'm not sure what are they doing. It's just hitting each other with 0 damage and stuff. Okay, I guess it works. Great.
How is the monster done? So if we actually we don't need this one.
Yeah, we don't
So
need
we're
that.
not
Yeah, we're gonna remove that.
we are not using this one. We can make sure by calling all of the tests.
Yeah, so this is a great way to have tests. You find the code that you don't think is used, you remove it from the
set
tests.
strength. Nope.
Not at the moment, yeah. We can remove it.
So we're using these tests and so on. Okay, so which test says that the monsters are losing health when taking action?
I think it's this one.
This one. So basically, should attack others when taking action. So we are testing this by the monster, and the room test is checking if the monsters are taking action. So all of our tests should, all of our code should be covered.
Yeah. I wonder if we can quickly. Oh wait, I think it's only a pro feature. Yeah. Okay, never mind. If you have a pro version of IDEA, then you can run a code coverage tool that basically calculates how much of your code is covered by tests. Alright, so I think this was a great step forward. Now we have a room and the monsters in it and everything.
Yes, and the monsters can take action. So are we gonna take a break from here?
I think this is a good step forward that we can actually take a break here, and this will be a great small piece of an episode.
Yes.
So we don't go overboard with the whole 3-hour-long videos.
Yay! So we're gonna commit. After we're gonna stop the video.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we will play again soon.
Yeah.
Or code again soon.
Develop again soon. Yeah.
Develop again soon.
Awesome.
We are the programming Archon, and we want you to be a better programmer.
I want you to be a better programmer.
You too.
Alright.
Awesome.